February 4th, 2024, a little bit of analysis about tonight's dream. To begin with, I absolutely never, ever physically attacked my ex. I never lost it. I never hit, slapped, kicked. I never screamed at him. I never cussed him out. I never, ever did any of those things. The scene in the dream where when I walked in to the kitchen / dining room / entertainment room area, and my son, who had been severely battered, and I were quiet. We were extremely quiet. We understood we needed to be very quiet. An understanding that we had to be very, very calm, despite how he'd been battered, despite how he was shaking. That reflects reality. That absolutely reflects reality. The silent scream inside and the total trying for silence and calmness on the outside, that reflects reality. The part of the dream where my son was bald, I believe that part represents serious illness, very, very serious illness, like something like cancer, so it's very, very serious. And my ex has done things to him that could definitely cause serious illness. That has happened. And it's completely deranged, but I will be made to pay for that. I will be made to financially pay for that. Though he, my ex, has done it to my son, if that comes to fruition, I will be made to financially pay for it. The baby I was carrying, the little baby, I cannot work out where that little baby came into the dream, because I do not have another little baby. That baby does not exist. And I will never have that baby. So I can't work out this symbolism unless the baby symbolizes one of my two children somehow. Well, the two children are also in the dream. My son in the dream, who looked to be 7 or 8 and was eating a bowl of cereal or something, he has been lied to and used. He has been used to perpetrate lies and abuse by proxy. He is innocent. He doesn't know any better. How could he know any better in that situation? And the way he reacted was completely realistic, completely absorbed in what he was doing while all of this was going on, enjoying his cereal like it was fine, and looking at me with this cold malice. That was very normal. It was very normal in this situation because of how he had always been lied to, and how he was never the one, or he was never the one severely battered until a certain point came, and then he too became battered, but it didn't last very long. My other son, my older son, it was continuous. The part where my older son looked so horrified when I attacked his father, hitting him and screaming and all of these things that I never ever did in real life, and what the knowing in his eyes, his expression, and what he was thinking. I knew what he was thinking in the dream, and it was something that he had told me numerous times. Numerous times he had told me to be very careful, or else, well, what I described in the dream would happen. That's absolutely based on reality. Circling back to the very beginning of the dream, the rocking of the bed, and me understanding it was a demon and or a demonic entity, and me just not really reacting to that and just trying to press my back up against my dog and go back to sleep because I was so exhausted. Something like that never happened. There was never a literal demonic, bed rocking type of thing. But my reaction to it was very, very realistic, very realistic. Being so exhausted and just too exhausted to care, and that feeling that there's a bigger monster, there's a bigger problem, there's a more dangerous, prevalent, all-powerful problem, which would be my ex. So that's symbolically, just on a symbolic level, what that part of the dream means. So I just thought I would make another video and explain the dream, the reality, and what I believe is a symbolism in the dream. Again, this is February 4th, 2024. I have a lot of these dreams. I don't know if I can make videos and post about all of these dreams. I've never posted about them before. This is the very first time I have talked about any of these dreams. But I thought I would try starting to post about these, and maybe, whenever I can. Usually I'm too exhausted, and it just feels so pointless. The truth is pointless. The truth is trash. Truth is trash. And that has had me silenced for a lot of years. All right, that's it for now.